So I just wrapped up filming my retrospective video of 2024, and this came through the door, and it is a brand new release from our video, and we're going to get right into it. Oh, mate, I hate these fucking Zavvi, the tape that they're doing now over the fucking pulley thing. Because, yeah, then you pull it, and then it just comes off like that. Ugh. Typical. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Right. So we're in. Okay, so we're going to pull this out. And there it is. From our video, we have the brand new 4K of The Usual Suspects, which stars Stephen Baldwin, Gabriel Bryan, I don't know if that's how you say it, Kevin Pollak, Peter Postlethwaite, Kevin Spacey, Susie Omis, Benicio del Toro, that's probably butchered his name, Garrett, I can't fucking say his name, I'm sorry, I should just hold this to the front, there we go, if I hold that to the front, there you go, you can see their names, I do apologise, I should have just done that to begin with, I must say, but yeah, 5 criminals, 1 lineup, no coincidence. Yeah, I've actually never seen this film. It's been a film that I have been wanting to see for a long time, so I thought I'd pre-order the limited edition Arrow Video 4K. I do like this white slip, I must admit. It's very nice. Yeah. Shall I read you the special features on the back? I'm going to have to get me reading glasses because this is probably going to be an absolute ball ache, and this will be the first time you probably see me with glasses. So, yeah, enjoy that little fact. Yeah, here we go. This is me. I look like such a fucking office person right now. So, 4K restoration from the original camera negatives by cinematographer Newton Thomas Segal. 4K 2160p Ultra HD Blu-ray presentation in Dolby Atmos HDR10 compatible. Original lossless DTS HD MA 5.1 and DTS HDR Master Audio 2.0 stereo. Optional English subtitles for the deaf and the hard of hearing. Audio commentary by director Bryan Singer, with writer Christopher McQuarrie. I'm assuming that, or McQuarrie. Pick your choice of which one it is. Audio commentary with editor and composer John Ottoman. The Devil in the Details, an archival interview with Newton Thomas Segal. We'll go with Segal. Archival interview with John Ottoman. Roundup, Disposing of the Usual Suspects, a 2-part featurette delving into the creation and production of The Usual Suspects with clips, interviews with key figures, and footage from the making of the film. Kizer Zero, I'm pretty sure that's the alias or whatever it is. Lie or Legend, an archival featurette. Hesitating Cans with The Usual Suspects, archival footage from the film's world premiere at the 1995 Cannes Film Festival, introducing The Usual Suspects, an original EPK featurette, deleted scenes with introduction by John Ottoman, gag reel, interview outtakes with Shaz Palamare, don't know, Stephen, Kevin, Benicio, and Bryan Singer. International trailers, I should say. US trailers with introduction from John Ottoman. TV spots. Reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Tommy Pocket. Collector's booklet featuring new writings by Barry Forshaw. Double-sided fold-out poster featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Tommy again. So the feature runtime is 106 minutes. The aspect ratio is 2.39.1. Audio 5.12. It got color, English language, and it is rated 18. And this film was from 1995. 1995. There you go. So that is all the features that you get on The Usual Suspects. I wonder if this is just... fucking sirens outside, isn't it? Sorry, there was sirens and then 2 people went past because it's rush hour and fucking car blaring music. But yeah, so we got the Zillafame off. So if we remove it, oh, there's the reversible artwork right there. I'm assuming. There you go, coffee cup. I like that. I do like that cover. Very nice, and it has that nicely orange all the way around. There is the spine. I wonder if I flip the artwork, it's going to be the same as it was. Yes, the same on the other side, as you can see there. So that's pretty cool. I will be keeping the orange side for that. So it's just the one 4K disc in there like so. Oh, we do get some art cards as well. There you go, there's one. There's two. There's three. Oh, I picked up two there. 4, 5, and 6. And then on the back, we have the same artwork as it was on the front. And then we have a little card there with Trick or Treat, which is a great 4K release from Arrow, and on the back there. I would recommend picking that up as well, to be fair. So it's nice to have art cards on that one. Here is our booklet with a different colour, more of a mustard yellowy orange on that one. So there's the back as well. So the writings on the inside are cast and crew and fooling the audience. Christopher McQuarrie, Sleight of Hand by Barry Forsaw. And about the presentation is at the back. So we'll just quickly read about the presentation. The Usual Suspects is presented in its original 2.39.1 aspect ratio. With stereo and 5.1 audio. The film is presented in a 4K resolution and HDR10 Dolby Vision, which we said before. The 4K digital restoration for The Usual Suspects was completed by MGN. It was sourced from a new 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negatives and was supervised by the DOP Newton Thomas Siegel. 4K masters were supplied by MGN via Park Circus. Very nice. And then this is what your inside of your booklet looks like. Not too harsh on the eyes, I must say, which is nice. A nice blend there of colour and stuff like that with pictures and that. There we go. And then, like I say, with all my limited editions, I would always prefer a poster. And by the looks of it, it is the same. It's quite a thin material. That's not like it's normal hard card. But there you go. The poster, like that, of the front, and that newly commissioned artwork on the back there, which is very nice. And like I said, getting all your normal MacGuffin that you do with your 4K limited editions and stuff like that from Arrow Video, but at a nice cheaper price tag of what, $22.99 I think this cost me. It's quite nice. They're doing more of these now, like with the Exorcist 2 and 3, The Usual Suspects, which I have in my hand right now, Trick or Treat, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and stuff like that. But yeah, there you go. That is all this stuff that you get in this limited edition and what is on the discs. So the next thing to do is I'm going to watch the film, tell you about the 4K transfer, and then I'll come back and I'll review the movie. So you stay right there, you lovely people. So I'm back from watching The Usual Suspects on the new 4K transfer. So what did I think? I think I'm going to start with the film first. So I've known about this film for about 15 years. And I watched so many like top 10 videos back in the day of like the greatest movie twists of all time, and this movie would come up constantly. So I already knew the twist going into it, because this movie is going to be 20 or 30 years old this year. 95, 2005, yeah, it'll be 30 years old this year. So understandable that the twist has been spoiled for me. But in the context of learning everything going up to the twist, I quite enjoyed it personally. I really enjoy this like long cat and mouse chase of unraveling this mystery, for it to then do a 180 at the end and be like, oh, you think you know everything, and then bang, like the actual twist comes up. Like I like the fake reveal of thinking that what's his face, the Irish bloke, is actually Kaiser Soze, and then reality you get Thingy being Kaiser Soze. Yeah, it's really good. I quite like the twist. I quite like the cast. Not too keen on Benicio del Toro's performance, I must admit. I think he was one of the weaker casting choices in this. I don't know, something about his accent is kind of throwing me off. And he's got some great performances out there, like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is another example, another 4K example, released by Arrow Video. But yeah, he wasn't really doing much for me in this movie. I did really like and neither was what's his face either, the crazy guy. He wasn't really doing too much. It was only really the relationship between Kevin Spacey and the Irish bloke who were really like I really cared about, to be honest. And the fucking border control immigration. He's the guy from Bronx Tale. And also, if you play Call of Duty Zombies, he's on the Mob of the Dead map. He gave my favourite performance in the entire film. He's the guy who's mainly interviewing Kevin Spacey's character in the film. He was my favourite performance, and Kevin Spacey was actually giving some. It felt like normal Kevin Spacey, that deep monotone performance. But by the end, when he was proper showing emotion, like doing the crying and stuff like that, that was like the best part of his performance. That was a really good scene, like where he was breaking down and stuff like that. I think that was really, really well done. Yeah, but still a very good crime thriller drama here. I will say that I did quite enjoy this, to be fair. The transfer itself, though, it's a bit hit and miss. Now, I don't know if that's down to the work they've done on it, or if it's the lighting and the color palette. Because I will say that the color palette of the movie is fucking boring. It's beige, if you ask me. It feels very flat. There's only a few moments where I thought, like, color-wise, it looked great when they go to LA and they're meeting by that big, like, they're meeting on the beach and there's that Asian, like, bell monument thing. That seemed like the color on that monument was really cool, and some of the greens looked alright. But overall, I did think it just felt very bland, and I think that didn't help the 4K transfer, because some scenes in the beach scene in question looked very sharp. There was some very sharp images in there, but then there felt like there was some really overexposed bits in there, like when they're first interviewing them after the lineup and they're all in the room and they've got the light shining down on them, just so overexposed. Like, and it did not look very good in places. Like again, it's one of those things where the light is too much, and then the grain goes from being semi-noticeable at times to just being very blatant in your face. And yeah, I think that's probably one of my biggest gripes with some 4K transfers, is the inconsistency. But then obviously that there's a lot of contributing factors to a poor or good 4K transfer, isn't there? Like they can only do so much. Like if it was shot a certain way, or if there was certain things. So yeah, like color-wise, this doesn't really pop. I can't, but that's not down to the transfer, I'd say. I think that is down to the boring set designs and color palette of the movie. So I'm not going to fault it on that front. Yeah, so probably that's more of a direction thing, and the 4K transfer is only doing so much. But yeah, it did look kind of better than, because it's on Amazon Prime, which I didn't realize. I would probably watched it on Amazon Prime first and then got this and then done the review if I knew that already. But I saw it and I gave it a watch, and it does look better. It does look less compressed than on there, but that's what happens when a movie's put on streaming, though, isn't it? It's compressed. But yeah, overall, my first release from Arrow Video this year, it's a bit middle of the road, I would say. I mean, physical content, like, at least there's not too, like, what's it? At least there's an essay, a poster, art card, so you get all your standards, limited edition, stuff like that. And I'm not too dissatisfied with this, because I didn't have The Usual Suspects in my collection, and I would give this movie a rewatch, definitely, because there are some great performances in there, and there's some great twists and some cool music choices and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, maybe wait till it comes out on standard edition, or maybe just go with the Blu-ray. I haven't got a Blu-ray to compare it to, so I don't know how much better the Blu-ray is to this, unfortunately. But overall, not one of the worst 4K transfers I've seen through Arrow. But again, a lot of it I feel like I'm putting down to the direction, the choices made towards the movie than the 4K transfer itself. But yeah, that is my review and unboxing of The Usual Suspects on Arrow Video. I will say though, the physical content of this release, it is really nice, and I really love this original artwork and the newly commissioned artwork and the original artwork. I quite like this. The physical content I have no gripes with, and the movie itself is pretty entertaining. Yeah, I would give it a 4 out of 5 personally. That's my overall ranking of the movie. But yeah, guys, are you picking this up? What do you think of the movie, The Usual Suspects? Let me know in the comments below. And there's people shouting outside the window, and that's probably my cue to go. So, love you lots. I'll see you in the next one, and I hope January's not been too bad to you so far. Mwah, I love you. Bash.